let's talk about TV, shall we? Hey, howdy, hey, Trainwreck. How are you today? I am the glorious Trainwreck Mom, and I'm doing a collaboration with my friend Tony French, who is part of a collaboration group on Facebook with me. And so we are doing a classic TV show collaboration. If you could go ahead, and I've got the link to the playlist below. And if you could go ahead and check out the other videos and check out the playlist and maybe some of the other channels of the other YouTubers doing this, that would be awesome because you're awesome and we appreciate it. So, but let's talk about our favorite TV shows. I am a huge fan of classic TV. I really don't watch a whole lot of TV now. I do watch stuff like Supernatural, X-Files, that should be no surprise, Stranger Things. So yeah, you're about to see a theme on all of this, and there's going to be one little surprise at the end. So, good luck. Let's talk about, this is going to be my top 5, by the way. This is my top 5 favorite top classic TV shows. So here we go. Number 5 is The Munsters. The Munsters is so amazing as a TV show because these people, for no other word, they're not monsters, they are people. They don't see how they're different. They don't make fun of their niece for being different. They relish in how they are different, and they just want to be part of everybody else. They were every inch human. And I think that is really something that people need to watch today and learn today. Because it's amazing to see that this old TV show was, talking about stereotypes and in a way talking about class and race and gender in a way that didn't seem like it was super scary. I thought that was brilliant. It was well done. The remake was a travesty and should have never happened. I love Jerry O'Connell. I don't know what they were thinking. It should just never happen again. Leave stuff alone. Just leave stuff alone. Stop the remakes. Stop the reboots. Just leave it alone. Okay? It's perfect the way it is. And The Munsters was perfect. I absolutely love The Munsters. Just amazing. Incredible. Number 4 is on the same line. It's The Addams Family. These people were twisted sick. They were morbid and dark and creepy. And can we talk about Morticia? Holla, chick crush for real. But can we just love the fact that they were who they were, no questions asked, no holds barred. They were there and they did not care what anyone else thought of them. They were just the most incredible family that was on TV. And they were, honestly, I think they were actually more real than like Leave It to Beaver and Donna Reed and all of that. Because not everybody is pearls and high heels and permed hair. Okay? Let's just be honest. Some of us are less Donna Reed and a little bit more Roseanne. That would be me. How about you? Okay? The Addams Family, these were people who fiercely loved their family. They loved their kids. They were involved. They were devoted to each other like nobody else. Everyone out there talking about they want to love like Harley Quinn and the Joker. That's a joke right there. No, I want to love like Gomez and Morticia. And hey, guess what? I got it. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. He watches this, so yeah. Hi, babe. I love you. Anyway, so yeah, for just all around awesomeness and like teaching you to be yourself, where the Munsters was accepting people as they were, the Addams Family is be yourself. Be proud of who you are, So yeah, definitely awesome. Number 3, told you there was a theme here. It's Bewitched. Bewitched was one of the first TV shows that had come out where it was women had power, so they had to make it into a supernaturally kind of thing to make it less scary. And I thought it was brilliant the way they did it. I hate the fact that they had to keep the men in charge. Like, if they didn't have the men in charge of the woman and her power, that she was just going to cause havoc all over the place. But if you watch Bewitched, you'll notice it doesn't really matter what Darren says, Darren 1 or Darren 2. I don't have a preference. I wasn't watching it for him. I was watching it for her. I was watching it to see her stand up for herself, teach her kid how to be a witch too, and use her powers in the realm of humans. And, you know, still be herself. You know, you have this gift, you have this talent, and you're still allowed to use it. Now, let's use it in the proper way. You know, don't go turning people into frogs. Don't, you know, make it rain on someone's parade. Use it the right way. But I love how she usually just kind of did whatever she wanted anyway. So, yeah, Samantha and Bewitched was definitely number 3. I think it was an amazing, amazing turning point for women in society to see themselves starting to have power and starting to realize that it kind of scared some people to see women having power, and it was pretty amazing how they all got around all that. So that was pretty cool. Number 2 is MASH. Told you there was a twist. MASH was one of those shows that my parents watched on a regular basis. My parents were not Korean War. They were Vietnam War era. My parents were both Air Force. But it was just that, yeah, I guess in that same time frame set of mind kind of thing, where my dad is very, you know, my dad was military. He was Air Force, and then he worked for Department of Defense. And he just really didn't care for the whole hierarchy, you know, kind of thing. He did not go for, you know, this is a general, this is a colonel. He didn't care. He really just did not care. And in fact, it's just like, aren't you supposed to salute? No, I work for a living. Bye. And he would just walk off. And Benjamin Franklin Pierce, Hawkeye, remind me so much of my dad. The irreverence, the sense of humor, there are other qualities too. They even had the same hairstyle. It was just so bizarre. But I love MASH because it showed people trying to make the best of their situation. They're there. Nobody wanted to be there. Nobody wanted to be in Korea. Nobody thought they should have been there. And yet there they were, doing the best they could with the tools that they had available to them. So, I mean, if ever there was a good show about, you hear about, what is that, Grey's Anatomy and all that. When it comes to doctors doing the best with the bare minimum, I'm going to go with MASH. I loved MASH. It was well done. I also loved seeing some of the guest stars that were in it. It was pretty amazing, and I thoroughly enjoyed that show. Number 1, this is the finale, folks. Twilight Zone. Big shock, I know, right? Twilight Zone was groundbreaking for the time. Nobody thought about doing something like this on TV. I know they'd probably done stuff like this on radio, and that's radio, but this was TV. Ooh, I just hit the mic. My bad. This was TV. And here's this guy, Rod Serling, popping up. Hey, that's my oven going. I'm getting dinner soon. Yay. Rod Serling was a genius. I mean, there were always stories that were a little odd, a little weird, and he collected them, and some of them he wrote. 94% on that. If I'm wrong, please tell me. Write it in the comments. I love learning new things. That's why I like being wrong. But yeah, this was something that was so far out from what anyone else had done before that it absolutely had to stand out. And it did. It was wonderful. It was creepy. It was weird. It went against every social moray and norm that was out there. And it basically also was a little tongue-in-cheek. Like, hey, you see everybody crying, communists over here. Well, now we got a guy who's saying there's something on the wing. And nobody's taking him seriously. and it's that same parallel that nobody, was listening to one guy, but nobody was listening to, you know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying half the time anyway. But there was just so many good, like, lessons. I mean, it's like weird Aesop's fables if you think about it. And I just loved everything about it. How to Cook Man and the Beauty is in the Eye of the Beholder. Those are some of the classic ones. God, I love when sci-fi does their marathon. Every New Year's Day, I get to sit and watch Burgess Meredith crying about his glasses being broken, because that would totally be my luck, to be in a bookshop or a library and have all the time in the world and I can't read nothing. That would be me breaking my glasses. Guys, that's my top 5 right there. I'd love to hear what yours are. Throw me some comments down below. Again, I'll have the link to the playlist in the description below. I'd love for you to go check out all the other videos, check out some channels, might find new people to watch. I don't know, you don't have to just watch me all the time. Although there's 211 of you right now who do watch me, and I dig that so much, and I thank you. You guys are so amazing. Round of applause. Thank you. Do me a favor, go ahead, give me a like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that little bell so you can see this on a regular basis. My books, Platitudes of Gratitude and All Your Fault, are available in ebook and paperback on Amazon Kindle. If this is your first time here, hi, how are you? Welcome to the Madhouse. Go ahead, and I'd love for you to subscribe. It's been great having you here. I hope you enjoyed. If you're a returning train wreck, then hey, welcome aboard. How are you? Go ahead and share. I'd love to hear from you guys. Just throw me some comments. If there's anything you want to see content-wise, let me know. Go ahead, throw some. I'm all about comments. You guys should know by now that I answer my comments as quickly as I can. So go ahead and just talk to me in the comments. I'm usually there, even when I'm at work, and I shouldn't be. Don't tell corporate. Shh. But that's all I've got for today, Trainwreck. So, all aboard.